Hey guys, Rob from clicksgeek.com, and before we get into the content today, I want you to go ahead and subscribe to our channel. We drop new Google Ads training videos daily. If you like this video content, make sure you guys give this a thumbs up. In today's video, we're going to be walking you through A to Z how to build a brand new Google Ads campaign. Now, the campaigns I'm going to show you how to build are not like other campaigns you've probably seen built on YouTube, okay? Our campaigns are straight lead generation campaigns. So they're trade services. They're for any type of industry that you are in, or you're running ads for the clients that are in, that needs leads. Okay, we're not doing e-commerce. We're not doing anything like that. This is straight lead generation. Our campaigns are that's all they're designed to do is pull phone calls and contact form submissions, and we do it at a very high percentage rate. Our conversion rates are anywhere from the 30s to the 40s, and we've had them as high as in the 50s. So, and that's for lead generation, and that's not just emails, guys. Okay, that's name, phone number, the problem they're trying to solve, the text box for more information, stuff like that. So these are full contact forms too. Majority of the leads we generate from the campaigns about to show you how to build are phone calls, though. I'd say probably about 80% of the leads are phone calls. Now, we do this by only going after high-intent buyer-type keywords, which I'm about to show you how to find those and exactly what they are. And so you can work these into all of your campaigns as well. So today we have our demo page, which is just really, I just threw it together. It's barely even, like you can see, it's half plumbing, half HVAC. But today we're going to be doing an HVAC campaign. And this is our demo page we're going to be doing. Our location is going to be Philadelphia because that's where I'm pretty much located, right outside of. So that's that, and let's just get right to the meat. The first thing we're going to do here, so this tutorial video is going to be a few segments. There's going to be conversion tracking, then I'm going to show you the initial campaign build, how to find additional ad groups and keywords, how to find negative keywords and add them, and how to set up your ad extensions. So that's pretty much the bulk of what we're going to learn today, and I'm going to try and keep you guys entertained while I go through this and try and do it as quick as possible, because I know nobody will sit here and watch like a 3-hour video. So I'm going to try and keep this as quick as possible, but be very detailed as well. All right? So here we go. First thing we're going to do is set up our conversion tracking. So conversion tracking, you're going to have access to your back end of your website that you're sending the traffic to for the Google Ads campaign or your landing page, so you can paste codes in there. All right? And don't get spooked by that. It's very simple. I'm going to show you how to do it right now. So go into your Google Ads account. We're going to come up here. I don't know if you're going to be able to see that actually. There's a little wrench icon at the top. It says Tools and Settings. You're going to click that. It's going to drop this drop-down box down. We're going to come right over here to Conversions. And that's going to pull up a bunch of conversion actions. And we're going to hit this little plus sign here. And we're going to set up our first conversion action, which is going to be call extension phone calls. And if you don't know what call extension is, we'll get into that later in the video. So we're going to choose calls from ads using call extensions or call only ads. Continue. We're going to name it call extension lead HVAC, because this campaign's HVAC. We're not going to assign a value to this conversion. You can do that if you want. We're going to choose 1, so we only want to count 1 conversion per pixel fire. And call length. So this is where you can determine how long you want the call to last before it fires as a conversion. You can do this a couple minutes, you can do this a couple seconds. I always do it just as 1 second because I want to know which keywords are driving an action in our campaigns. Attribution model, last click is fine for right now, and you don't have to. If you want to know more about this stuff, I have playlists on our channel, our ClicksGeek channel, that you can learn more about that. So last click is fine. Create and continue, and we're done. So that's set up now. We have our call extension lead set up. Next, we're going to set up our contact form submission conversion. So we're going to come up here, contact form lead HVAC. Don't use a value. Again, I'm just kind of breezing through this, guys. If you want to assign a value per lead, you can do that. Excuse me. Next, we're going to come down here. We're going to choose 1 because we're just doing for leads. We just want 1 lead to fire. And again, attribution model, last click, 30 days, good. Okay, create and continue. Install tag ourselves, we want to do that. So global site tag, we're going to copy this tag. This tag is going to go on every single page of your website, even the thank you pages, every page in the head tag. Okay? So we'll come back to our landing page software, which we use Instapage. That's the back end you're looking at right now to create our landing pages. You're just going to come into your landing page or your website, into the HTML head tag. You're going to paste that, save it, and we'll update that. Okay, next we have to go into our thank you page, which is the page that shows after a form is submitted. Go back into the head tag. We're going to paste that global site tag, save it. Okay, now we're going to come back into our conversion action. We're going to be on page load here. So there's two options here. You can have your contact form conversion fire on when a page loads, which is basically when you submit a contact form and it redirects to a thank you page. Once that page loads, it fires as a conversion, or on a click. Click is a little bit more in depth. I highly recommend you do page load, and that if you don't have a thank you page that shows after a contact form is submitted, that you should definitely create one. It's more accurate. But I have videos on our channel about how the difference between the two of these and how to set each of them up. But for time's sake in this video, we're just going to do page load. So choose page load. We're going to copy the event snippet code. We're going to go back into our landing page thank you page. All right, only the thank you page is where the event snippet code goes. HTML in the head tag again. We're going to drop the event snippet code right below the global site tag. Save, update, confirm. Perfect. So now we're good. We're good to track contact forms, and we're good to track call extension calls as leads. Now we're going to set up, come back here, hit next. We're done. Next, we're going to set up how to track if someone lands on your website from a Google ad and they click your phone number on the website to call you. We need to know if these are, which keywords are driving these calls. So we have to set up calls as conversions for when someone lands on your website and calls you. Really simple to do, guys. So we're going to come back into phone calls, calls to a phone number on your website, continue, phone call from website, and that's for our HVAC campaign. We're not going to assign a value again. We're going to make sure it says 1. Again, we're call length. I want 1 second because I want to know which keywords are driving action and which are not. Last click attribution model, create and continue. We're going to install the tag ourselves. It's going to tell you got to put the global site tag here. So we already have this because of our conversion action when we set up the contact form everywhere. So you should already have the global site tag on all of your website pages. So we don't need that. What we do need though is the phone number that Google's going to look on your website and swap. So guys, this is really important. And obviously I just have a BS 555 number here, but whatever is the main number on your website, that's the number you have to use here, okay? Because Google's going to swap this number with a tracking number, and that's how they're going to track phone calls. So you put your number in here, that's on your main website or your landing page, hit create snippet, and then we're just going to install this little script tag here, and we're going to put it in the head tag right below the global site tag on every page of your website where there's a phone number, all right? Which could be your home page, your services page, whatever. So for us, it's just this one landing page. We're going to come back into our HTML head tag right underneath the global site tag. We're going to drop that code right there, save, update, and we're good to go. That's all we need to do, guys. And now we're set to track contact form submissions, we're set to track call extension calls, and we're set to track phone calls that come from someone who lands on the website from Google Ads. So we're ready to rock and build our campaign. So we're going to hit next, and now we're done. We have all of our conversion actions set up. Give me 1 second here. I'm going to make this a little easier. Going back into campaigns. We're going to hit our little blue plus sign here. We're going to start building our campaign. All right, we want a new campaign. We want website traffic. We want search. And we want to put our business website right here. So we'll go back, we'll grab our demo URL, which is cleverly called yourbusinesshere.co. Continue. Okay, we're going to name our campaign. So we're just going to name it HVAC Lead Gen. Now this is important, guys. You want to keep search network on. You want to turn off display network. All right. Remember, we're building lead generation campaigns here. You do not want your lead generation campaigns on the display network to start. All right. You're going to get crushed. You'll spend all your money and get no leads. So make sure that's turned off. Let's see. Show more settings. Ad schedule. We definitely want to set up an ad schedule. So you can do the 7 days a week or whatever days you want. But we usually do Monday to Friday. And we'll do, depending on what your client or you want, we'll do 7 a.m. I think this is military time too. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we'll do 7 a.m. to 5 p.m. And we're going to come down here and do our location as Philadelphia because that's where the campaign demo is that we're doing. Target. And we're going to come down here, location options. Really important, guys. We're going to choose people in or regularly in your targeted locations. Now, I don't choose this one because people in or who show interest in your targeted locations. Now, this is a more broader audience. It could potentially show your ads to people who are outside of your targeted location. They could be in Jersey, but they're searching for something in Philadelphia. So that's why I don't choose this. You guys can experiment with it if you want. But I deal in a high client volume business, and if our clients are getting calls from out of state, they're not happy. So we just completely don't bother with it. So we choose that. Do your language here, English. Skip audiences. That's not important for lead generation for right now. Set your budget. You can set this at whatever you want. I suggest if you're doing a lead generation campaign, at least 50 a day. You can go whatever you want though. It's up to you guys. We do 50 because we got to get the results quickly. Bidding, I have a whole series on our YouTube channel. ClicksGeek, go check it out. Playlist after playlist of different bidding strategies and what each one of these, I break each one of these down and how they work. For new AdWords campaigns, we always start with maximize clicks, auto bid. Let Google's algorithm do all the bidding for us, except we always set a maximum cost per click bid limit. Now, how you decide what this should be is go into the keyword planner and basically look at your niche. Now, what I mean by that, so all right, so we're telling what this is first. Let me break this down. I'm trying to get ahead of myself here. Maximum cost per click bid limit is whatever you set this number at. You're telling Google's algorithm you cannot bid more than this. This is the max. This is the ceiling I want you to bid at. Because if you leave this blank, they will bid $150 a click. Trust me, they've done it to us 100 times. So you have to set something here. Now, how do you know what to set? You don't want to set your bids too low because then you're going to get crushed. You're not going to get any traffic. Go into your keyword planner. So if you come up to the top and you go Tools and Settings, come over here, Keyword Planner. It's going to open up into this. Discover new keywords. So we're going to put the theme of our Google Ads campaign we're building in here, which is HVAC. Okay? Say HVAC service. Now, if you're plumbing, you do plumbing service. If you're a roofer, roofing service. You get it. So that's the theme. You're going to put that in there, and you're going to see some cool stuff right here. Top of the page bid, low range. Top of the page is the top 4 ads on Google's first page of search results. So Google's telling you here's the low range bids to get on the top of the page, and here's the high range, very competitive bids. All right, I always take the high range because I want the leads quickly for our clients. So they're telling me HVAC service, the general theme for all that, AC repair, HVAC near me, all that, it's about $47 to $62. So I would just kind of look at this and be like, all right, I'll start out my campaign. I'll set the max bid limit. Let's go with $40.74. So I'll just find a nice kind of like in the middle of the road type thing for the main theme keywords. I'll go back into my campaign, and that's what I'm going to put my max cap at. Now, keep in mind, guys, you can always adjust this higher if you can see you're getting not enough traffic. If you're being choked out because it's not enough. But this should be fine for HVAC. All right, so come down here, show more settings, count level conversions, good. Ad rotation, prefer best performing ads, good. So ad extensions, we're actually going to set those up later in the video. Save and continue. We're going to go into creating our first ad group. The first ad group should always just be the main theme of your campaign. So for us, it gives you some suggestions here. We're going to do HVAC repair. So that's going to be that's going to be the first ad group. And these are all other great ones we can have for ad groups, and I'll show you how to find all these later. So HVAC repair is our first ad group. Now, I don't know how advanced you guys are, who people are watching this, But keyword match types, if you don't know how to use keyword match types, again, go to our channel, ClicksGeek, and start looking at the playlist for keyword match types. And I walk through how they work and which one each of them, what they are and how they work. So when we start building a new campaign, you're going to see a lot of different things from a lot of different YouTube guys on match types and what you should be using. I always just say, just keep it simple. Just use exact and phrase match. Don't go into modified broad match. Don't use broad match. Just stick with exact and phrase. It's going to be much easier for you and less headache. And this is phrase, if you don't know, it's just the main keyword in quotes, and in brackets is the main keyword for exact. All right, save and continue. All right, now we're going to create our first ad. Now don't get scared here if you don't know what to write. You can always get ideas from what your competitors are doing and just make your ads better. Just please don't copy your competitors' ads. It's a horrible thing to do, and it's not going to work. All right, so you got to come up with something clever. So writing ad copy for Google Ads is all about solving a problem. So people search Google. If our campaign is about HVAC installation, repairs, replacements, depending on the ad group, we have to write an ad that reflects what they're searching for. So our first ad group is HVAC repairs. So someone's searching Google to repair their HVAC system. All right, so all we're going to do is solve their problem in the ad. That's how you get the message match perfect. They're searching for HVAC repair. We're saying, hey, we're local. We fix HVAC systems. Call us. Get a free quote. You're solving the problem. That's how you get the high conversion rates. That's how you get the nice flow of leads and phone calls. All right, you just got a message match. So I'm not going to go too in depth into writing ads just for time's sake, but just keep that in mind when you're writing your ads. HVAC repair service. Call for a free, I don't know if it's a fit estimate. Oh, it does. Call for a free phone estimate. We serve well, that's gonna fit. Nope. There we go. All right, so you see what I did here? So our ad group is HVAC repair. Headline, we're HVAC repair service. Headline 2, hey, call us for a free phone estimate. You don't even have to book anything. Call us on the phone. We want the phone calls because the phone calls are going to come into the business, and you're going to be able to turn those into appointments or sales or whatever you have to do. Oh, by the way, you're in Philadelphia. You're targeting Philadelphia in your campaign. We serve Philadelphia. So you're in Philadelphia. You have an HVAC repair issue, and you need an estimate. I hit all 3 of those points in the first 3 lines they see. Next, display path. I always use this just to work in the keyword. In description 1 and description 2, we can let's do. You just want to work in benefits, bullet points, stuff like that. I'm just doing this on the fly, guys, so bear with me here. Five-star rated Philadelphia HVAC repair company. I mean, be creative. I'm just making this up. Now, if you're burned out and you don't know any ideas, go into Bing and type in your niche, HVAC service. Get some ideas. Oh, here we go. Expertly trained technicians. So you can use that. Our techs are expertly trained. Call them now. See what I'm saying here? Just kind of you can riff off other people's ideas. Just don't take them. Same day service available. Call to get help today. All right, and I usually capitalize all the letters, but you can do lowercase, doesn't matter. I'm just kind of all over the place here because I'm just trying to show you guys an example of how your ad should be written and the mechanics of it. So you want to work the keyword, you want to make your pitch here, your elevator pitch, free phone estimate, make sure you tell them we serve your area, because they're going to be calling from Philadelphia. We want them to know we serve their area. You know, give a little trust building here. 5-star rated HVAC repair company. Our techs are expertly trained. Call now. Same day service. So we're telling them, hey, we can help you today. Call right now. And then I would obviously fill this out all the way, but like I said, for time's sake, we're going to keep going. So that's our first ad group. I'm going to publish that. And we come in here in ad groups, and we're going to go back into our ad group. And now we're going to do two things. We're going to add more keywords. I'm going to show you how to find those in a minute. And we're going to create another ad, because you don't want just one ad. You usually want one text ad and one responsive search ad. I usually do 2 text ads and 1 responsive search ad, but I'm not going to do another text ad for time's sake in this video. So we'll go right into responsive search ad. Now what this is you're letting Google's algorithm, so basically you're just going to, Google's like, hey, drop a bunch of headlines in here, drop a bunch of descriptions, and let our algorithm go and optimize and mix and match all the headlines into different ads, which I'm going to show you in a minute. And the Google will decide which one's performing the best and run and tweak and test that and only run the winners out of all the combinations that you're giving them. So it's really, really important, guys, that when you're doing responsive search ads, that you fill out every single headline, all the descriptions. I know it could be a pain in the ass, it's a lot, but like I said, you can go in and get ideas from competitors. So HVAC, repair, service, we serve Philadelphia, free over the phone estimate. Now you might not offer that. You know, I don't know. It could be just free estimate. It doesn't matter. I'm just for time's sake here. Let's do local HVAC service, expertly trained techs. Trucks are on standby. All right, you guys get it. So that's it. You're going to go down the list. You're going to fill out all these. Remember, if you can't think of all the bullet points you can do here, just come in, search your niche here, and you can get some ideas from other competitors and what they're doing, and just do it better. All you're going to do is do it better. But keep in mind, when you're building your ads, the main goal you always got to have in your mind is message match, right? Remember, this is the ad group for HVAC repair keywords. So every keyword in this ad group is going to be all about HVAC repair. Every ad should be all about HVAC repair. We should be talking about HVAC repair on the landing page that these ads are going to. Message match and relevancy all the way through is how you get those super high conversion rates and build campaigns that just hammer you with leads and calls. All right, so fill all those out. Do your descriptions. I'm just going to do real quick, guys. Call for a free HVAC repair estimate. Our techs are on standby. I'm just, this is not, don't copy these. These are terrible. Our techs are on standby. Call now. And you want to go through and you want to actually put a thought, really good thought into all these and create hooks and benefits, and you want to list all that in the descriptions here. So do that, fill out all 4, fill out all, I think there's 18 headlines, fill out all of those, all right? And make sure you're working the keywords for the ad groups into these headlines too. That's really important. So you get higher quality scores and pay less per click. All right, then we save our ad. So there we go. So we got our first ad group. We got our 1 responsive search ad. We got our 1 text ad. I would recommend creating another text ad. Make sure it's different than the first one you created. Just to let 3 ads per ad group is really what you should be doing. But like I said, for time's sake, I'm just going to do 1 and 1. So we go back. Let's go back out to ad groups, and we have our HVAC repair ad group. Now we need keywords. All right, so you can hit the plus here, and Google could suggest you stuff here, but it's going to be all over the map. So what's easier to do is, again, go back up to the little wrench icon, tools and settings, get the drop-down keyword planner, go into our keyword planner. We're going to put our ad group right in here, HVAC repair. All right, so that's the main theme of our ad group, and Google's going to tell us what they think is relevant to that search term. So we're going to tighten this down a little bit because it's throwing in a bunch of furnace and air AC stuff, which are, we're going to use this to find more ad groups soon, but we're going to tighten this down. Keyword. We want to see only keywords that have HVAC in them. I should say HVAC repair. Let's see what that gives me. Too much. All right, let's just do HVAC. There we go. I don't know why that is not showing. Oh, it's going still. Okay. Alright, hang with me for a minute here, guys. Not really sure why this is taking so long. It's never this slow. There we go. Alright, so now we just want to take repair. Alright, so when you're creating your keywords and dropping them in your ad groups, I use a tool called Keyword Wrapper. It's actually AdWords Wrapper, WRAPPER.com. And this is where I drop all my keywords and it wraps them in the match types I want, which are exact and phrase. So what I'm going to do here, we're finding keywords for our HVAC repair ad group. I'm going to find the high intent ones. HVAC repair near me, that's total gold. HVAC companies near me, that's not what I want for this ad group because that's going to go into an HVAC company ad group. We only want repair keywords in the repair ad group. Okay, relevancy, message match, has to be perfect. Alright, HVAC repair, cost. I usually stay away from cost keywords. So this is what I would call a low intent keyword because we don't really know the intent behind this search. Are they just cost shopping? Are they shoppers? Do they have an emergency? Because it doesn't really seem like it. If they're worried about cost, that could be a shopper. And I just don't want to. I don't want to spend, if I have to, $29 to find out. Because that's what the high end click cost is going to be. So this is what I call low intent or unsure intent. So I just stay away from it. I only want the high intent stuff. Affordable HVAC repair near me. So affordable is another one that could be one way or the other, but I usually go with affordable keywords, intent-wise. And then obviously if they get a bunch of clicks and there's no leads come from it or phone calls, then I just pause it. But affordable does pretty well most of the time. Best HVAC repair near me, that's a good one. Nice intent. Emergency HVAC repair near me. Now so there's two things you can do here. And for time's sake though, you know what? Emergency HVAC repair could be its own ad group. It really could. But for right now, I'm going to put this in our regular HVAC repair ad group. And another one here, emergency HVAC repair. These are great intent keywords. Because these are people who are searching Google. They have an urgent need. And all we're going to do is solve their problem for them. Local HVAC repair, that is perfect. HVAC AC repair, we'll take that. Actually, that would be its own ad group because that's an AC unit. We want to specifically talk about the AC in the ads. All right. So that's pretty much how you're going to find your keywords. You're just going to comb through. I know it can be a pain in the ass, guys. You're going to have to go all the way down and find all the gold. Find all the high intent stuff. Stay away from the low intent stuff. Remember, low intent stuff is unsure of why someone would search that keyword. All right, so if we go to the bottom, let's see if we can find something low intent. HVAC serviced. All right, we don't really, this could be someone looking for HVAC service for their system, or it could be someone who's looking for something completely different. Do you want to pay $43 to find out? No. So this is what I call unsure intent. So just stay away from it. HVAC unit repair, that is as good as it gets. Look at that. That's high intent. So that's the difference here. That's what you got to discern. You got to use discernment. You got to just kind of a little bit of common sense and just go through the keywords and make sure you're only going after the high intent buyer stuff. Okay, so let's just say we're all done here. We got our keywords. We're going to wrap them. Come down here. We're going to take the phrase and exact match only. We don't want all the other stuff. Copy those. Come back into our campaign. and we still have our keyword selector here. Paste, save. That's it, guys. That's how you're doing it. And now we got our campaign built. We got our first ad group. We're ready to rock and roll. So now we're going to create our second ad group. So for this, you're going to have to open up Google Sheets, or you can use Excel, whatever. This is how I build out my ad groups. You could do it right from the keyword planner, but for time's sake, I'm not going to do that today. You can actually build ad groups in the keyword planner, and then it auto just adds into your campaign. But for now, and I still do it old school with the Google Sheets, we're just going to list out some ad groups here, and then keywords underneath them, and then just start creating ad groups in the campaign. Really easy. I'm going to show you how to do it right now. Okay, so a little trick here. What I do, instead of going through the process of creating a whole new ad group from scratch, I select our first ad group, I copy it, paste it, hit paste, and what that's going to do is we're just cloning the first ad group we built, so all of our ads and everything is ready to go. So hang tight with that for a minute. We're going to let Google do its thing. Come on, come on, come on. And then we're going to start going in and finding in the keyword planner and finding our ad groups. So how we're going to do that? We're going to go back into keyword planner. Remember, up here, the wrench icon, tools and settings, keyword planner. And we're going to put our main theme keyword in here, which is just HVAC services. I do want to remove this filter though, so don't forget to remove that if you have a filter on. And this is where we're going to get all of our ad group ideas. Alright, so AC repair, that's an ad group. Come into your Google Sheets doc, drop it in there. So underneath this ad group is going to be all keywords about AC repair, only AC repair. So this would be a good one, another keyword to drop under AC repair. So you're going to do the same method. I'm going to show you how to find the keywords for the ad groups that we built. But right now we're just going to do ad groups. So we got AC repair, furnace repair, that's a good one. Keep going down. We got HVAC repair. That's our first ad group. HVAC companies near me. So we want HVAC companies and all those companies associated keywords. We're going under that. And on and on. See what I'm doing here, guys? That's all you're going to do. So you're going to go through and you're going to find all of your high intent ad groups. And you're going to add all of those ad groups. Commercial HVAC, that's an ad group. Alright, so I'm not going to go through and do this for all these, but it's something you definitely want to take the time and build out. You should have honestly, you could start out a campaign small with like 10 ad groups, but you definitely want to have as many as possible. I mean, if you can get 50 to 100 ad groups, that's great. That's just more traffic you're going to get, which means more leads, more phone calls. So it can be a pain in the ass, like I said, but make sure you just go through and just kind of get after it. So next, let's just say we have all of our ad groups laid out here. We're going to go into each ad group and we're going to start finding keywords for each ad group. So we take our main theme keyword for the ad group, which is AC repair for the first one. Come back into keyword planner. We're going to put AC repair. Get results. And now AC repair near me. Air conditioning repair. These are all keywords that you want to add into this ad group. Remember, we're only going after the high intent stuff. Somebody who's searching air conditioning repair, AC repair near me, that is a high intent keyword. That's someone who's got a problem. And all we got to do is offer a solution in the ad. Stay away from HVAC stuff. Remember, this is an AC repair ad group. Installation, that's not what you wanted here. That's its own ad group. AC installation is its own ad group. So just keep going through. AC repair services, keep going through and adding your keywords, add as many as you possibly can, okay? And then we'll take our ad groups once they're all done. We have all of our keywords under each one. We're going to go back into our campaign, and you'll see here we have our cloned second ad group. All we're going to do, take our AC repair ad group that we just made, swap that in there, hit save. Now we got our second ad group, AC repair. We're going to go into that. We're going to delete all the keywords in here because this is the clone keywords from the first ad group. Let Google do its thing, deleting those. And we're going to take our new keywords that we just found, copy those. Remember, we're going to come back to AdWords wrapper. We're going to drop them in here. Wrap the keywords. Phrase and exact match. Copy. There we go. Back into our campaign. Hit the plus sign into our AC repair ad group. Drop our new keywords in there. Save. Alright, so now we got our second ad group. We got our AC repair ad group. We got our AC repair keywords in here. All we're going to do now is go back into the ads. Remember, because it's the HVAC repair ad still from our first ad group, and we're just going to swap out HVAC repair with AC repair. That's all you got to do. AC repair service. We can fix any brand AC unit, residential or commercial. I mean, obviously, guys, get creative here. I'm just doing this. Our techs are expertly trained. Same-day services, call to get help. All right, so now we've taken that HVAC ad and made it about AC repair. Now, keep in mind, if you have a unique landing page for AC repair, which I highly recommend, then you would swap the URL out too to make sure you go to AC repair. All right, so we come back in, we got to do our responsive search ad. We got to swap all that back. So that's going to be AC repair, and you're going to switch all this stuff back to your whatever the ad group you're working in is, and you just hit save. All right, and that's it, guys. That's it. I know people try to make it difficult to build Google Ads, but to build ads, to run a Google Ads campaign that pulls leads, it's all about high intent keywords and ad groups and ads with the message match perfect all the way through. So that's it. Just rinse and repeat. Clone this one. Go to the next one. We go back into our doc here. We start furnace repair ad group. We take all our furnace repair keywords and we swap our ads. So that's it. So hopefully now you can just take this and run with it. So the next up, and probably one of the most important things you could possibly do with Google Ads, is finding and adding negative keywords in your campaign. So let's say we have all of our ad groups built out. We have 50 ad groups built here. Next up, we're going to go back into Keyword Planner. Remember, wrench icon, tools and settings, Keyword Planner. We're going to put the main theme of the campaign again up here, which was HVAC services, get results. And what we're going to do is scroll all the way to the bottom. We're going to hit this icon right here to go all the way to the last page of suggested keywords. And we're going to start finding our negative keywords. Alright, so these are all brands. We don't want this. So Newman, copy that, go back into your Google Sheets here and just have a column for negative keywords and just start adding them one at a time. Smiths, Neshoba, Goodman, Star, Marshalls, Stans, Parsons, Benson's. These are all B&B. These are all keywords you should be taking and adding to your negative keyword list. And I know, guys, this is not fun. All right? Trust me. I got to do it all the time, every day, all day long. Roy's, Robbins, Bills. So you just got to do the work. You got to put in the work. You got to come through and just work your way back up to the front of the list and just add all of these keywords. K and K. Grog. So we're just, and the negative keywords, you're just telling Google, you're uploading a list into Google and you're saying, listen, I don't want my ads to show whenever Grogs is mentioned in a search term, searched in Google. That's one of my competitors. That's something else. That's this or that. Birch Heating. Like, this is all it is. Negative keyword list is just telling Google I don't want my ads to show when these these words are in a search term that's being typed into Google. So it's just going to reduce tons of wasted ad spend that Google would otherwise most likely show your ads for. So let's say we've done that. We went through. We have our 500 negative keywords or 100 or whatever however long you lasted building them. Pretty much, you're going to copy them. Copy your negative keywords. You're going to go back into your campaign. You can see here we're looking at the campaign, the ad group level. We're going to come over to keywords, negative keywords. Hit the little plus sign here. Campaign level. Make sure it's set to campaign. Paste. Save. There you go, guys. That's it. That's how you win. Negative keywords. Next up, in the final step, is we do ad extensions. So you would come up to ads and extensions. Come down here to extensions. So you have a few different options here. Site links, call out, structured snippet, call. Lead form I wouldn't worry about right now. It's more advanced. Location extension, which is Google My Business. If you have a Google My Business attached to your AdWords account, you can show your location, and I highly recommend you set that up. Affiliate location stuff, you're not going to mess with this for local lead gen. Price extension, you can show prices in your ads for services. So if you're an HVAC company, you can say, $50 off replacement jobs or whatever. You can make any kind of hook you want for price. App extension, you're not going to worry about that. Promotions, holiday promotions, stuff like that. You can put special promotions in your ads. And I'm not going to go in depth into these guys. I have videos on my YouTube channel about each one in depth, so you can go watch those. ClickSkeek, search the playlist ad extensions. You should see them. So for every lead gen campaign, you should definitely be setting up site link, call out, structured snippet, call extension, and location if you can. All right. So first up, site link. It's just your URL here. Now, Google just changed the game on this. You have to have a different URL for each one of these. And by that, I mean, so our landing page is yourbusinesshere.co. So this one could be yourbusinesshere.co, and it could be the homepage, which is about like a HVAC service. Could be the site link text. And then we put your URL here. Next up, About Us. Now this has to go to an About Us page. Now what does that mean? Final URL should be yourbusinesshere.co/about us or whatever URL you have for that page. My point is you can't just use this one URL in every single site link because Google won't do that anymore. And site links should be used as kind of a way to spread them around to different landing pages, to traffic, or more bullet point stuff like that. And then you just hit save and you're good with that. Next up would be call out extensions, which is just more benefits and bullet points. All right. 5-star reviews, free phone estimates, schedule an appointment. I mean, you can do whatever here. And you want to put more benefits, more hooks, more reasons for someone to reach out. Emergency help, text can be there in 60 minutes, stuff like that. Because keep in mind, we're going after high intent keywords, so people, they need help now. Structured snippet, you can see here what it looks like on a phone. Just something after the description, it'll be like value 1, value 2, value 3. So there's a few different options here you can choose. We usually just do service catalog. You can do types, you can do neighborhoods. Service catalog, and you just list out all of your services here and add as many as you can, guys. I know it can be time consuming, but add as many as you can. It's only going to benefit you in the long run. And Google will prefer your ads over competition who doesn't fill it out. Call extension, really important, guys. You have to set up call extensions, okay? So all we're going to do here is drop the phone number. So if you don't set up a call tracking number for this, that's fine. You can use your regular phone number as long as call reporting is turned on. So put your regular phone number in on your website here. Then make sure you use our HVAC. So for this campaign, the HVAC one, call extension lead HVAC. Remember, that's the conversion action that we created in the beginning of this campaign build. You want to use that. Come down here, advanced options, choose mobile. That makes this phone number click to call on the ad on mobile devices. And hit save. You're going to get a ton of leads from call extensions. And the last one is location extension. If you can set this up, you have to have a Google My Business account linked to your AdWords account. Most local businesses have it, so you should be able to add it. And that's it. That's it, guys. Once you're done with that, your campaign is ready to go. Now, using the maximize clicks bidding strategy, it does take a few days to ramp up because it starts slow, because Google starts your bids at like 30 cents. And then it'll learn, okay, we're not getting traffic, so it ups the bids. And then we get a little traffic, we need more, and it ups the bids again. So it can take up to 6 to 7 days to really hit its stride and get moving. But once it does, it's worth it. And like I said, if you guys want to learn more about the auto bidding strategies, go to our channel and check out the playlist for bidding. We have a ton of videos in there. So final thoughts on building these types of campaigns. It's all about the intent, guys. It's all about buyer intent type keywords. Stay away. If you're unsure of why someone would type that keyword into Google, don't go after it as a keyword. All right. Make sure your ad groups are very tightly themed. AC repair only has AC repair keywords. HVAC repair only has HVAC repair keywords. HVAC installation only has HVAC installation keywords. See what I'm saying here? And then make sure each ads in those ad groups only talk about those specific services that they're for. And make sure that your landing page that's going to is talking about all of these services. All right? That's it. It's all about message match. People search Google to solve a problem. We present the answer for us or our clients, and that translates into leads and phone calls, which translates into sales and growth for your company. All right, guys, that's all I got. That's all I got for you today. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel and check out the links in the description. I put some stuff in there for you guys, including a few links to some courses we have and also a free three-part video training series about how to optimize your Google Ads campaigns once you have them built and they're running, how to keep them running smooth and producing leads for you. It's a free video series I created, so check that out. And besides that, guys, I will see you in the next video.